We have decided here to create community around common interests, common needs, common values.
Everyone here knows everybody else. There's nobody you wouldn't recognize. There's no one's name you wouldn't know.
We, like most co-housing communities, attempt to make all our decisions by consensus. Part of living in co-housing is learning a different way to make decisions with people.
It's just so much more sustainable to move to more of a sharing economy than a buying economy.
There's a terrific amount of wisdom, not just practical wisdom, but life-lived wisdom.
All through the process of planning and building this place, we were in conversation with the local neighborhood and business groups saying, this is who we are, this is what we're thinking of doing, and we want to be part of what's real here.
The first moment I walked into my new home, I felt this instant feeling of security.
I chose a 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit. I find it's just perfect.
In the design and development phase, sustainability was of utmost importance to the PDX Commons community. One, in the orientation of the building and the arrangement of all the units around the courtyard, allowing for great solar exposure and natural ventilation throughout the units. The second aspect was in the selection and use of naturally sustainable materials. And then thirdly, the inclusion of solar panels on the roof to power the common areas in the project.
We have 2 guest rooms, and they're really nice.
This is the farm where we plant crops for anybody that wants to come up and harvest. People can come, they can have their own little plot, and they can have something that they can give back to the community at the same time.
There's a lot of aliveness in our community.
We participate in food drives, we participate in some volunteer services in schools.
We've had a lot of work to try to keep us COVID safe because we know that we're more vulnerable during this time.
Having a local artist display in the window is another part of our community engagement.
We have found either individual artists or artists through local art associations.
We also have this knockout dance party every year.
And every celebration here must involve food.
We have an incredible group of extremely good cooks here.
You know, you put together a menu, you plan the meal, you get a team together, you brief your team, everybody gets a job.
And then we enjoy the meals together.
PDX Commons was very focused on selecting a site within a vibrant neighborhood that offered as many walkable amenities as possible, grocery stores, coffee shops, and other unique boutiques.
Whenever I don't want to cook, I know that I can go across to one of the food carts.
There's an excellent bus that goes downtown, and I've become friends with one of the bus drivers.
We're very closely centered between the Laurelhurst Park and the Mount Tabor Park.
Where we're located, there are also lots of urban walks to do. Portland has a wonderful network of bike paths and dedicated bikeways on streets.
There are a lot of dogs in this neighborhood. Sam is our dog, and he has an interest in happy hour.
Co-housing is a form of practicing real democracy.
I am firmly convinced that I will live longer and happier as a result of being here.
All you have to do is walk out the front door, and there's going to be a couple of people who are going to say, hey, how's it going?
And I can honestly say from that perspective, it's the best place I've ever lived.